friends, it's Nancy, and I am back to do some more work on my spooky journal. So, I finally got all of the beading parts done. It took me all week. It's Thursday as I videotape this. So, yeah, lots of handwork. Lots of variety. And my husband loves it. He thinks this is the best thing I ever did. I don't know that I'd agree with him, but how does it look on the camera? Oh, it looks pretty smashing on the camera. So that's what I've accomplished with that. Now, I know that somewhere I have distress ink that's called black soot. I cannot find it. I hope I'm not going to be forced to buy a new one, because that will make me cross. I got this spiderweb placemat at Dollarama because I thought, oh, maybe I could do some stuff with this and some ink. So back months ago, I got these 6 bottles of ink as part of a package of stuff, that paper crafting related stuff. So these are Maya Mist, Memories Mists. So I thought, well, these will be fun, and they're kind of sparkly. None of them work. So I'm gonna pop the tops off and soak them in some hot water, see if that opens them up. So I haven't totally given up on that idea yet. But if they don't work, well, then I can throw them out, because they've been sitting for months, and I've never used mists before. It was something else in the package that I wanted, and do you think I can remember what it was? No. So I found some big sheets of this pale purple paper, and I decided I'm going to use this instead of this paper. So I have removed all of these and decided to go with that purple color. So I've cut some of those. Now the scrapbook paper that I was looking at, I pieced some together and then stitched them with this fancy stitch that I have on my machine. So I do need to go back in and press down the holes so they don't look so yucky, and I'll do a little bit of inking there as well. So I think these greens will be great in there. I decided I was only going to keep these 2 pages because they're green, and this one's got a lot of like staining from carbon paper, I think. So I'm only keeping these 2 instead of all of the white ones that I have as well. And changed my mind and pulled out these ledger papers that have purple lines in them. So these are from an old ledger book. Yeah. So I think that's probably going to be enough paper. I do want to do some decorating on here. So if it's not going to be the mists, I will probably do some stenciling. So I've got this stencil. I thought that might be good. because it sort of matches this pattern, kind of reminds me of that. And like I said, I need to do some work here. So today is Thursday. I have been a slug all week. I'll tell ya, and maybe this is just me. It could be just me. I don't even know how to describe it. I have a wound. I have like an abscess on my hip. It started out a week ago Sunday, so we're pushing 2 weeks now, and it started off like a bug bite, and it grew, and now it's about, the redness around it is about 5 inches. So last Friday I went to a walk-in clinic because my family doctor is 2 hours away. Went to the walk-in clinic, and they prescribed antibiotics, blood work. They did a swab for culture and sent me on my way. Well, I didn't agree with the dosage of the antibiotic. It's cephalexin. And in my mind, being, the old nurse, Keflex should be taken 4 times a day, because largely within 6 to 8 hours, almost all of it is out of your system. So if you're only taking it every 12 hours, then your level goes up and it goes back down. Level goes up and it goes back down. Level goes up, goes back down. But if you're taking it every 6 hours, level goes up, starts to go down. Level goes up, starts to go down. Level goes up, starts to go down. So I just feel like 4 times a day is a better dosing. Anyway, what we need now, got my ink. Where's my brush? Where's my brusha? So Tuesday, I've now been on antibiotics. I'm on my 5th day, and it is not better. So I was whining about it, and my son said, go back to the walk-in clinic. And I love this walk-in clinic. I do a lot of work with them for my clients. The doctors there, the 3 main doctors, are all Arabic speaking, which is really handy for my folks who are refugees from largely Syria. We have a large Syrian refugee population. I think we settled almost 2,000 Syrian refugees here. I don't know how long ago now. I don't know what day today is. So it's very helpful to them to be able to access healthcare in their first language. And these guys are really generous with their time, and anything I ask for to help my clients, they're happy to give me. So in terms of ordering tests or providing documents or whatever. And they're usually pretty quick about it too. They don't make me beg. So I am leaving a little bit of thread, just one leg of the thread, not both. I'm tying them off. And so I went back Tuesday Thursday, when I went the Friday, it wasn't one of the 3 original docs. It was a young girl. And when she handed me my lab slip and I didn't recognize the name, I said, "I don't recognize your name. You must be new around these parts." And she says, "Yeah, I just came from London, which is up the road piece, about an hour, I guess, from here. And there's a school of medicine there at Western University." So when I went back Tuesday, I had another doctor. And this guy was an older chap. And he is an emerge doc from the hospital, like 2 blocks from my house. And really, really, really nice guy. We talked about my kids. We talked about his kids. We talked about lots of stuff. And he was very apologetic for the wait. And he looked at the file and he says, "Twice a day?" And I said, "All right, I didn't think twice a day was going to cut it. I felt like I should have had that 4 times a day." And he said, "Well, I tend to agree with you." And I said, "But I also had a culture taken, and I thought before we reorder the same antibiotic, let's check the culture and sensitivities, make sure that it's actually the drug I should be taking anyway." Good idea, he thought. So the lab report wasn't there, so he got the staff to call the lab, and the lab faxed it over. And sure enough, I am on the right antibiotic, and I do not have MRSA, which is the methicillin-resistant Staph aureus, one of the superbugs that is often picked up in the hospital. Because that was my first thought. Oh Lord, I was in the hospital in November. Have I picked up something and then got this bite or whatever it was, and it just kind of took advantage of that opportunity and went a little haywire. So that was good news. No MRSA. And so he just reordered the same Keflex, except 4 times a day for 5 days. And it is healing now. I feel like a lot of the redness that I have is due to the tape, because I've been taping bandage, like gauze bandage on it, because it's kind of ooey gooey. And, you know, I've been wearing tape for almost 2 weeks. My hindquarters are getting a little chapped. But the open area itself is closing in, so that's the good news. So that's the butt date, as my son says. Even though it's my hip, I've told him it's my butt, and I send him a picture every day. And he told me if I didn't stop, he was going to block me. I like to torture my children. What else is new? Oh, we got one of those new Nespresso machines at the office this week. Fancy schmancy. And I do love coffee, but every one I've tried so far, it came with a sample pack of different types of the pods or whatever. And then our executive director went to the Nespresso store. I didn't even know there was such a thing, but there's a Nespresso store. And she got, I don't know, 8 or 10 different brands or flavors of coffee. Anyway, I've tried 3 or 4 now, and they're very strong. And that's me who does enjoy coffee. But there you go. Oh, so I forgot to say, when I was at the walk-in clinic on Tuesday, the doctor said to me, when did you have your last tetanus shot? I said, oh gosh, I don't know. I couldn't say. I'd have to look into it. I said, but you know what? This is 2021, and if somebody is offering me a needle, I don't care what it is. I'm taking it. So give me a tetanus shot. So I've been tetanused. Isn't that something that I've never heard of anybody actually getting tetanus? Well, I guess because more than likely we were all immunized as infants, and then you get booster shots every 10 years. And I've had booster shots over the year, like if I've cut, I had to have stitches in my finger, and you know, so when I've had a serious cut or wound, I've gotten a tetanus shot, so I've kept up to date on that. But I was reading a book about, it was Mr. Emerson's wife. So it was a story about Ralph Waldo Emerson's wife, Lydian. But it also had Henry Thoreau in it, and his brother. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what his brother's name was. But there was a part in the book where his brother died of lockjaw, and what a horrible way to die! What an absolutely horrible way to die. So I'm glad we have things like tetanus shots. Okay, I am going to pause and see if I can find that ink, the black soot. I'm sure. I don't know what I could have done with it, but I'm gonna go check where I think it was last. Anyway, hang on. I found hickory smoke. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but if it doesn't, we'll give it a try. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to go to Michael's and get ink. Thrift store today, I got all of these edge punches for $2. I didn't get to try them out, and 2 of them didn't sound like they were going to work so hot. So we'll give them a shot and see. A random piece of paper here. Yeah. Not great. I had it double layered though. Oh. Yeah. You didn't turn out so great. Watch me mess up all of them. None of them will be any good. Oh, that one worked good. Maybe not good. As in good. Yeah, that edge isn't so good. I'm going to use a different piece of paper. not, whoops, not you. Oh, with the cardstock, that worked really good. What about this one? Nope. Oh, yeah, that worked. I wouldn't say it's perfect. All right. So you're okay. You're good. What about you? This one also sounded funny. Oh my gosh, that worked out really good. Nice. Okay. I'll give you a shot. Ooh. Fancy. Nice. That is very nice. I like that. I like you. Ah. There's another one where the paper got stuck. Not so much. Yeah, I don't like that at all. There, that one's gone in the garbage. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that is nice. And this one, you're nice too. Just a little delicate. That'd be nice, like framing a picture or something. Okay, so 6 out of 7. Well, 5 out of 7 are nice. But this one, it's kind of a weird shape, isn't it? It just looks like a couple of butts. A couple of bum cheeks. Anyway. So that was a good buy, I think. And I believe they are EK Success. I don't see a name on them at all. Yeah, this one says EK on it. Well, thank you, KB, for donating these. They're going to have a happy home here at my happy home. All right, now I'm going to take a piece of this paper and see what this hickory smoke is going to look like. I went to the dollar store because I wanted to get another brush to use with my my black soot. They don't have those brushes anymore. So I got a makeup sponge. We'll see if that works. Okay. I also brought out this floral one. Maybe I'll try the roundy part of the sponge. It's almost green, isn't it? Why don't I have another piece to test drive? Oh, there. What's this? There we go. Well, I'm going to try one. I've got more paper if it doesn't work out. So, I think I'm going to start up in the corner. Just kind of doing a little bit of the edge in the corners. What do you think? Do we like it? I think we do. I think we do like it. Okay. And this kind of looks like smoke. And that it's going on sort of in these round shapes kind of enhances that smoky look. Billowing fog or clouds or smoke bomb. That looks nice. I added a little bloop. Okay, gonna let that dry, and I will do the inside after after a little bit of rest. It's funny, that color. Catherine and I have been counting down the days to our girls' getaway. "17 more sleeps." This is a Tim Holtz. Yeah. Stencil. See that little curly Q? I love that curly Q. I can't stop with that curly Q. Such a cute little curly Q. Nice. Okay, well, I'm not going to make you watch me do all this for the next 2 hours, so I will call it quits for now. And with any luck, well, first I'm going to check and see if these mists, these sparkly mist things work. And if they do, well, then I'm going to do a little work on some pages with them. If they don't, well then, I hope in my next video I will be able to do a little bit of making up some page elements and ephemera and things. So we'll see how that all goes. Anyway, I hope you're having a terrific week. We're in the last stretch here. We're almost to the weekend. So you take care, and thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.